The Po' Boy Pundits podcast is brought to you by The Goddamn Sauce. Go to thegdsauce.com for details to order all the sauces to replace your ordinary condiments. Pulpery Media presents Po' Boy Pundits with your hosts, Brock and Ben. This is where we discuss the political headlines that grab our attention and all those little jerks that infuriate us. I think it's to avoid a vote of no confidence.
Is he doing that bad?
That we're so.
Sorry, I'm not up to date on Canadian prime ministers.
Well, I mean, same as.
Is it like what went down in France?
Yeah, and in Germany as well. Like, where was the other no? That was the other no confidence vote, wasn't it?
In Germany?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they just had no elections. Yeah.
So, but I mean, this is, among the parties. So Trudeau's party is still in power.
Right. You've explained this before.
But they...
it still fucks with these multi-party systems. Would they have three?
Well, no. It's like, we're not talking about a coalition here. So, like, that's what the... that Canadian politician was saying to Donald Trump is...
I need my grandkids' books then, apparently.
Yeah, is like, so it's, I mean, it's same as the Speaker of the House vote. They vote within the party for the next party leader. Like, that's what they're doing.
Right.
So it's this whole thing of Wayne Gretzky should be...
Oh, yeah, no, that's fucking stupid.
Which, and I loved her take on that. It's like, we love Wayne. We love the great
He's
one.
the fucking great one.
Like, but he's not an elected official.
No.
So he can't be that, and they don't have that, or the loose interpretation of their own constitution, which is, well, it doesn't say that the speaker has to be an elected representative.
That's I loathe.
Well, no, but
fucking.
It doesn't. It also doesn't state in our constitution that the speaker can be somebody from outside. It just depends on how you interpret it.
Well, that's what I was just about to say.
It says that the House will
mental gymnastics to get around the way a sentence is worded.
Right. Well,
when language back then was so much different.
Well, it's not even that, because if I recall correctly, and not to spend our international part on American constitutional rhetoric, but if I recall correctly, in the Constitution it says, the House shall choose among themselves a speaker.
Okay, great. That means with among us,
right? Correct.
Somebody among us.
So that would be a strict interpretation of the Constitution of the elected representatives.
Correct.
You pick somebody,
yeah.
And that's how every Congress has interpreted that.
Except this, it's like, no, among us means we get to choose. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So if somebody throws out a name among them,
Correct.
They can then elect that person,
Exactly.
which is like, again, you go like, well, yeah. But it's so sad. We live in a world, or we live in a country like that, to where you're going like, we know what they clearly meant.
Semantics
But
at this point.
you're fucking I mean, same as Second Amendment. We're not going to get into that.
No. Okay. So Canada's constitution is a strict constitution.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're it's under. I mean, they're part of the Commonwealth. They got everything from Great Britain. So.
Well, that's I was going to follow up with their relationship with Great Britain, because they are a Commonwealth.
Yeah, which is the party that wins votes among them, votes out of the elected representatives, out of the what am I trying to say? The dominant party, or the
majority.
Thank you. That was the word I was looking for.
We were talking about dominatrix earlier, off mic. Dude,
maybe I need my dick stepped on.
Foghorn Leghorn.
So yeah.
In the...
But it sounds like, I mean, a lot of the same issues that we had in our election, Canadians are complaining about. But instead of going, let's flip everything around,
right.
They just go, like, they put pressure on, and instead of forcing Parliament to do a vote of no confidence on him, Trudeau stepped down, and which is probably the right thing.
That's smart. Yeah. That's what.
But he will be out of office as soon as his party elects their next prime minister.
So they're still in the majority. You said that. So with amongst themselves. Sorry, I couldn't help it. They get to choose somebody.
Correct. Now, I don't know.
That makes sense.
I don't know if Trudeau's getting out entirely, because theoretically he could just go back to being a representative from this district.
That was going to be my next thing. Like he could just take his seat back, as it were.
Correct. Yeah.
Which again, cool. Not.
Yeah, because
this isn't about you in particular. It's just about, okay, let's get some change.
Like the last prime minister of Great Britain was still reelected.
Right.
But his party was out of power, so he
just went right back to.
Yeah, he's still in the House of Commons, sitting across from Keir Starmer, being like, well, "This is what you didn't do."
Perfect. And their accents.
Yeah.
Dude, you think? Oh man, watch some of those.
Well, yeah. Oh man.
Debates in there.
Like,
whoa.
Particularly if you get the SNP, the Scottish National Party. And Sinn Féin, the North Irish Liberation Party.
You can't understand him.
Oh my God! But it's like they're just so angry. Understandably so. But
right.
It's like, man,
you'd be angry. I'm gonna look that up now.
Yeah.
I will laugh wholeheartedly.
Yeah, so, that's where you get the order.
We will have order in here. That guy's awesome. So it just seems like the worst possible time as an American to be stepping down. Although with what we heard from, God, I wish I could remember her name.
The
speaker,
which I guess is I mean, she very well could be the speaker of the House and the Parliament. Yeah,
the other gentleman.
Yeah, who was the conservative leader?
Right, exactly.
Who was still like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Did you see him on Jesse Waters? When Jesse Waters was grilling him, he was literally laughing out loud at him. Jesse Waters said, okay, and I quote, "Everybody wants to be an American."
Since when?
He was like, "I take great offense to you not wanting to be part of America." I mean, isn't that the thing? Everybody around the world wants to be an American. Oh my God! And he was saying this to this guy,
like in 1952,
maybe.
Yeah, when Elvis was a big thing.
Correct.
But subsequently, no.
No.
Particularly not since Germany reunited.
Gorbachev brought down that wall.
Yeah. Yes. But
tear down.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay. So it's I guess the country seems to be united by having the head of the Conservatives and what amounts to the Speaker of the House, which is Trudeau's party. She's
correct. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they want Trudeau's party out of power. They just want Trudeau out.
Right.
Because
and they're all on the same page of fuck Trump.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be my biggest
and I would
concern.
say this is that whether you're any system, any elected system. No, I was just gonna say, Trudeau. One of the things that always hurt him was that he was sort of like a heartthrob, right?
Of course, yeah.
He's a good looking man. He's a good looking man. Where usually your best leaders are frumpy as fuck.
Of course.
And so
we're stereotyping here, but it's the truth.
Yeah, but I mean, just saying, it's you don't get some you look at historically famous Canadian prime ministers. They look like the fucking minister from Poltergeist 2, like they're creepy looking fucking
the henchman and Raiders of the Lost Ark. It gets the hand burned into that guy. There aren't many Kennedys.
No,
I'm not talking about this guy because this guy's clearly a brain-wormed piece of shit. The other Kennedys.
No, but I mean, granted, Trudeau came from the Kennedys of Canada.
That's what his name's Trudeau.
Yeah. Which I always wanted to be like, Oh, please tell me the cartoonist is one of your family members.
I was
Doonesbury.
hoping to Christ that his name had an X on the end of it. Because that would have been the most French New Orleans thing ever.
Oh.
It'd be fucking beautiful. Anyway, yeah, Canada, good luck.
They'll be fine. It's just whether or not apparently we're going to invade or not. Like it's 1812.
That's the dumbest fucking thing. Like, look at the borders. Okay, great. Where are you going to invade from?
But overall, and
the Great Lakes.
And what's funny is that, and I mean this as I mean it's funny in that Canadians are being so Canadian about this.
Correct.
Of just being logical and very straightforward about.
But getting the digs in.
Yeah, you get this from us. If you fuck with NAFTA, it's gonna fuck you all over more than it's gonna fuck
Correct.
us. We've been self-sustaining for generations.
For a while
because we
now.
live in frozen tundra.
There's nothing up here.
Yeah.
We got it.
Yeah.
Trust us.
We did fine without you all before,
and we will continue to.
It's been nice because we make a lot of money off of you all.
Right. And by the way, yeah, we will be fine just cutting that shit off.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll stockpile it. You'll need it eventually.
And Mexico's doing the same thing. They're going yeah, okay, fine, do it. See where you get when all your cars cost twice as much.
Right. But Trump said in his press conference though that he'd God damn it, this cocksucker said we're only getting X amount from here. I'd like to put that back in Detroit. I'm like, there's nothing in Detroit to do anything.
Well, I mean that's fine.
And then he said we got plenty of beautiful wood here.
We do, but
yes,
at the same time, okay, so that would also probably mean, and of course in his brain is that he's going to start shrinking national parks and national forests.
Of course.
Even though, I mean, the Forestry Service in our country does maintain those. There are areas that they cut down and that they replant and so on and so forth.
Can the president take that away?
Yeah, I mean,
didn't Trump take some away from somebody in his first term?
Right, and then Biden
put it back.
Re-expanded
this is so fucking stupid. We're just playing fucking games here.
Right.
It's 4 years this guy's going to do this, and then 4 years this guy's just going to fucking fuck it all up, turn it around, and then we're just going to go back and fucking forth when we should be on Mars.
And you got to remember, too, and this is the other dumb fuckery about messing with Canada. Any oil right now we get from Alaska is going through pipelines that go through where? Canada.
Correct.
So all they have to do is just go over and go, turn their little nozzles off.
And then go.
And then we have to now start, which of course has always been good to ship oil. We don't have all that.
There's nothing.
Nothing ever goes wrong.
Nothing that goes. That's probably why he wants to buy the Panama Canal.
And that's why we need to drill more oil rigs in the Gulf of Mexico because nothing ever goes wrong.
Gulf of America. Gulf of America.
Which I didn't realize the United States has named everything.
Yeah, right? I can't wait until we get East American Ocean and West American Ocean.
Which is that's another realm of stupidity. I can't wrap my brain around. Is that he thinks Mexico named the Gulf of Mexico?
Correct. And they own it.
Fucking Christ.
Apparently, because their name's on it. So it's theirs. It's not a hotel. Giant orange stuffed sausage. He is, man. You know what he is? He is like that soggy piece of bread and leftovers from an Italian joint. He's like that, but fell on the floor.
Or he's that extra long, piece of bread.
Yeah, exactly. That got all gross being leftovers, and it's just
because it was just
gelatinous.
There was only marinara, but no chicken.
Right. So now it's
The following segment has been brought to you by The Goddamn Sauce. Go to thegdsauce.com for details to order all the sauces to replace your ordinary condiments. The Po' Boy Podcast is a production of Pulpery Media, produced and edited by Ben Grimion, marketing by Brock Ryder, graphic design by Beck Ryder and Ben Grimion, Music by the Heisenberg Compensators.